Look at, bro, not only myself, but I've heard many people always say, I need to go get me some confidence. Or they'll add it to something like tangible, like I need to go get some new clothes because I need to feel more confident, or change jobs, or start a new hobby, or get a haircut, or I need my, I'm gonna go get a facial. This will help my confidence. I need to go get a new car, or wash my car, get my car detailed because I need some more confidence. And that's something that confidence isn't. It's not a thing. It's not a go get something. It's not buy it. It's not a even physical change. I'm gonna start working out because I want to build my confidence. That one I'm gonna get into a little bit of detail because it's confusing to understand how that is. But once you get it clear, I'm gonna clear it up for you right here, just like it was cleared up for me as far as the physical things. Although the things out there, the haircut, the facial, the job, the hobbies, your peer group, your the way you carry yourself, your clothes, jewelry, accessories, where you live, the cleanliness of things, those are our result. Those things change as a result of actually earning confidence. And you might have caught that word I just said right there. I said earning confidence. You earn confidence. You don't get confidence. There's nowhere you can go buy it. There's no jewelry. There's no watch. There's no diamond bezel. There's no brand new era hat. Those are all nice things to have. And if you want them, you should have them. But it's not what's going to get you the confidence, because that instant gratification, that pleasure chase that you're going to get when you slide that brand new hat, like, ooh, it just feels nice and it touches in all the right places and it goes down to your ears where you really like it, or that watch just feels nice, or that brand new sweatshirt that just still even a little stiff because it's so brand new. Once that goes away, what? There goes your confidence till the next thing comes in. Confidence isn't nothing external. Confidence is something that's gifted. Now, let me give you the stuff that is tangible that we do have 100% control of building, getting. Discipline. Now, I'm going to lose some people right there. It's like, oh, shit, because discipline is connected, as associated as an ugly word. You don't like that word. Because usually it means something bad, something painful, something you don't like. The opposite of instant gratification, pleasure chasing. Which is why we don't like to associate ourselves with that word. Discipline usually meant what? In the past, we're getting in trouble. We're being disciplined. You have to discipline yourself. See, what happens is when you build discipline, that's something you can build. And I'll tell you right now how I did it, how I was taught to do it, and how it's helped me tremendously. Mainly, the biggest value I got from it is understanding where confidence comes from. Number one thing. You don't buy it, you don't get it, you earn it. You build discipline and you earn confidence. Discipline, you ever heard that it's in direct proportion? If it goes up, this goes up. If this goes up, this goes up. When this goes down, this goes down. It's in direct proportion. This is discipline, this is confidence. Discipline is built by doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them and you know that you should. Go talk to any successful people. My son just shared with me that Goggins did the same thing. Anything I don't want to do, anything that I hate doing, anything that God, I don't want to do that, but I know that I should. That's all he did. It just reminded me, which is why I'm coming on and sharing this video. I talk about confidence a lot because it's a big thing that we all want. We want to feel good. And it's not fast talking. It's not being charismatic. Oh, that guy looks like he has a lot of confidence. It's something that glows. It's something that comes from the inside. That's why you can walk into any room and know who's the sucker in the room. If you can't figure out who's the sucker in any room you come in, you're the sucker. I didn't understand what that meant until I got a little bit of confidence. Then I wasn't at the bottom of the totem pole anymore. I wasn't at the bottom of the barrel. I wasn't the sucker in the room. I could walk in right now and, like, if I can't tell like who it is, then it's still me. And I need to speed up my game. I need to elevate myself. I need to go get myself some more discipline so I could build my confidence. Again, I'm not trying to get confidence. That's a byproduct. That's a result. That's a bonus. That's a receipt. That's a damn, you're doing a good job, bro. In what? In building the discipline. I'll give you a few examples. Basic three, the big three that I call them that'll help you build your discipline. Exercise, diet, wake up time. Oh yeah, those don't seem like buying new clothes or a new hat or a new car or a new hobby. It doesn't. Which is why you don't have no confidence. I knew, check this out. This is fire right here. I knew I didn't have any confidence till I got a little bit of confidence. Before that, I thought, man, I'm confident. I feel good. I get a haircut every week. My clothes is right. I got a house. I got a family. They love me. Everything's cool. I love them. I'm confident. Now look, I can smile. I got confidence. Until I taste the first bit of confidence by building my discipline, that's when I was like, oh shit, I didn't have no confidence. I felt miserable. But at the same time, I was hella excited because I had the rest of my life to build confidence. Earn it, I should say, my bad. Build discipline. But that's when I realized, like, oh, for all this time, I didn't have any confidence. So what the hell did I have? All that time, what was it? Courage. I was down. I was down to do stuff. Hey, let's go out here and do this. Yeah, let's go. I thought that was courage. I was just brave. I was down. I was down to do whatever. Courage with no discipline can often lead to getting in trouble. Think about it. Sneaking out, doing what you're not supposed to do, taking that thing you're not supposed to, saying those things that you probably shouldn't say, pushing it, smart ass at people that you shouldn't talk to that way, depending on what level of maturity you're at. Notice how I didn't say age, I said level of maturity, because I know some grown ass fools that have low level of maturity. I know some young mustaches that have a high level of maturity. So it doesn't matter the age, it's your level of maturity. And if you have courage with no discipline, you may get into some trouble, or you may be really, really lucky like some of us and not get into trouble. So confidence. Let's get yourself some confidence with the big three that we don't like talking about. And that should be a trigger. You don't like talking about exercise, diet, and wake up time? Remember what I said. You don't want to do it. Perfect. That's exactly what you should be doing. Get up a little bit earlier than you normally get up. This is what I did. I'm telling you, I'm not just telling you what I read in a book or I heard in a seminar or I saw on a course that I took. I applied this shit and it really does work. Get yourself some discipline so you can be gifted some confidence. Doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them and you know that you should. Write that shit down. You know you should be getting up earlier. Why? Because you don't want to. I say you got to get up at 6:30 for your responsibilities, whatever you do for work, whatever you do to generate income. Maybe you're the type of person that doesn't need to generate income, that it does it automatically, but you have responsibilities. You take your dogs out for a walk. You got to do your morning routine, or you just kind of just roll out of bed and veggie yourself out of there and see what, like a tumbleweed, where the wind takes you. You got to have some sort of structure. We'll even talk about, okay, your day off. A lot of people, it's my day off, I'm going to sleep in. I smacked my forehead because that was me. I get to sleep in tomorrow. I don't got responsibilities tomorrow. No. Why? Because you don't want to get up early. That's exactly what you need to do. We'll keep it basic right here. You normally get up at 7 to handle your responsibilities, whatever they may be. Work, school, your business that you're starting, taking care of your fur babies, taking care of your human babies, whatever it is. You got to get up at 7. What about if you got up at 6:30? Why? Because you don't want to. And you get up every day instead of 7, 6:30, doing the things you don't want to do and you don't want to do them, but you know that you should. What about if you use that time as gratitude time, a time to be grateful for existing? Have you ever had a moment? No, I do that at 7. Okay, well then add doing it at 6:30. Quiet time for you to reflect, to look up the things that you regret about yesterday. Did you hear that one before? What do you regret from yesterday? Well, I didn't wake up early yesterday. You probably regret that now that you're waking up early. So what did you think yesterday? What thoughts did you have yesterday? What did you see on the news or on TMZ app, or on Instagram or whatever, that you just kind of like, it made you talk shit, or maybe you didn't talk it, but it made you think shit. Like, fuck those fools. That's messed up what they're doing. That's not right. And you get negativity, hate, anger, resentment. You think those are good for you? No, they're not. It's an approach. You're having that victim mindset. If you were to change your approach to that, that's discipline. It's like, man, that's messed up. That doesn't make it okay. It's still messed up. But when you dissipate hate, anger, revenge, that's low level. That's ungrateful. That's no trust, no faith, no love. What about having compassion? What about keeping your emotions in check? That's messed up. Man, that's tough. Wow, I send them good energy, send them prayers, send them good vibes. I'm sure they're going through some stuff. Everybody involved is going through some stuff, which is why they're letting their emotions carry themselves this way. I'm not going to be involved with that low level emotions. I'm going to keep my emotions in check. That's discipline. What did you regret from yesterday? Do that when you wake up a little bit earlier. Staying on topic here, waking up early at an uncomfortable time. 5. Right now I'm getting up at 5. It's tough, especially right now when it's dark and cold. And I've been going to sleep late. Doesn't matter what time you go to sleep. Now, if you're like inspired to go to sleep a little bit earlier, go for it. Get up a little bit early. Exercise. Exercise every single day, twice a day. I do 3 types of exercises a day. In the morning, push-ups. In the afternoon, as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to take my sweet cheeks out for a walk. Close to 2 miles every day. Except Saturdays and Sundays because it gets real packed. But we do other stuff. And then in the evening, round 2. Full-on workout. Weightlifting. We close it up with burpees till fail. 3 times a day. I don't want to do all of them. Maybe the walk with sweet cheeks is like, oh, I get to spend time with her. But the other 2, I didn't want to do push-ups this morning. It was cold. The floor was cold. I had to wash my hands afterwards with cold water. I don't want to do that. What did it do? Build discipline. What was I gifted from the source of creation? That same energy that granted me the existence of this, of being here, being able to experience life. This body. That same energy, source of creation, infinite intelligence, do I dare say God? God. That's who I'm thankful for. That's who also gives me the confidence. Because I did the things that I didn't want to do when I didn't want to do them, and I know that I should, such as getting up early today and exercising. Right now I'm going to do my cardio, which is the walk with sweet cheeks. Then after that, I'm going to go about my day, my work day, go do some deliveries. Then in the evening, when I'm tired, when I'm sleepy, when I'm hungry, I'm still going to hit the weights and I'm going to do my evening workout. Diet. Another hard one to do, right? More discipline. I had to sit down and really structure this with my son. He just jumped on the program and I was like, look you're not dieting to lose weight. You're not exercising to build muscle. But guess what? Bonus. That's a receipt for your hard work. That's a receipt for your discipline. That's like, hey, fool, this fool's disciplined. Look at those abs. Look at that bicep vein. Look at those shoulders. Look at those legs. Damn, he does a lot. Probably because he wakes up early. Hello? And damn, look at those abs. Diet. You can't outwork a bad diet. Cannot outwork a bad diet. You start tracking your food. It's really simple. Tracking your macros. Macro calculator. It's basic. It's simple. Proteins, carbs, fats. Lead with proteins, less carbs, less fats, low fats. The fat just starts melting off. You start feeling better. I'm hungry. Perfect. That's the feeling. That's the feeling of leaning up. That means it's working. Great job. You're doing great. But what? Instant gratification. The ego says we shouldn't feel hungry. We want to eat all the deliciousness, the pastries, the sugaries, the salties. Which is why we don't have no discipline. Which is why we're running all on courage. If you were to start working on discipline, watch how your life changes. You start tracking your food. One of the most powerful things I've done in my self-improvement journey is tracking my macros, tracking my food. The majorest, I don't know if that's a word, but it sounds good. The majorest boost in discipline, that what? More popularly and more attractively said, it boosted my confidence. Magically, right? No. It was given to me from above. By building my discipline. Tracking my macros is hard. I'm hungry all day long. I wake up in the morning sometimes to drink some water or use the restroom or whatever. I am hungry. I wake up hungry. I go to sleep hungry. It's just a small little window of right after I eat. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That was good. A little while later, though, this machine is pumping so good by now because of all the exercise, because of tracking my food for so long. It just works through everything so quick. In a little while, probably 45 minutes to an hour, I'm like, I'm hungry again. Perfect. That means it's working. That means I'm doing it right. Skin's tightening up. Abs are starting to show a little bit more. Bicep veins coming in a little stronger. Shoulders are getting a little bigger. Why? Is that what I'm shooting for? It's just the result. The only thing I'm shooting for is for more discipline, more discipline, more discipline. In parentheses, what do we get? More confidence, more confidence, more confidence. I'm giving you the easiest blueprint to answer the question that you were asking about. I want more confidence. This is how you get it. It's not a let's see if it works. These are universal rules that have existed for ages. Have the discipline. Then there's other ones. Keep everything organized. We'll get into that in another video. I'm applying that one because that's a tough one for me. I'm trying to live very minimal, but more than minimal, organized. If you can't organize all the shit you have, then maybe you should have less shit. Simple. That's my self-talk. So I'm on that right now. But before we get to that, before we get to the external things, it's all internal. That's what's called inner work. You start working on the inside, and the outside starts like certain things don't fit you no more. It's like, I don't like the way my drawers are. I don't like how unorganized they are. That only came about because I did the inner work. Exercising doesn't require anything but me using my curiosity and my courage that I do have. I knew I had curiosity. I knew I had courage. And creativity, bunch of that. So I use that to build the discipline. Get on the floor, do push-ups. That was my first initial workout. I didn't have weights. I didn't want to do weights. But I knew I had the floor right next to my bed. So it all started with push-ups. 3 sets of till I can't no more. I didn't know how to do burpees. Grown-ass man doesn't know how to do burpees. What? I learned how to do burpees. I love doing burpees now. It's a well-rounded, badass. It feels good, looks cool. I like it. With some music, go on my Instagram. I post all my burpees every evening. It's almost like I'm DJing to them because I put this really cool song in the background. It's neat. It's fun. And it's a good, well-rounded workout. I didn't know how to do them. How did I expect to have any discipline? It's a tough exercise. It's like, God, I got to go on the floor. My hands get dirty. I got to do a push-up. Then I got to get up. Then I got to squat. Then I got to do it again and again and again and again. There's pokey stuff on the ground, the cold cement, the cold floor. My shoes might get a little script. I don't want to do it, but I know that I should. So I do. Why? Because I know how good discipline feels. You keep on talking about discipline. I came here for confidence, bro. What's the deal? You only get confidence when you build your discipline. Otherwise, you're just getting a little spike of dopamine, a little spike of feel good by putting on the new hat. Yeah, this hat's going to make me feel confident for a little while. It's instant gratification. It's not going to sustain itself. Take the hat off. How do you feel? You can't take the discipline off. If you've been doing the work consistently, the discipline is going to get higher, 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 higher. What's going to follow? The confidence. But guess what? Let me warn you. This is the big, warning. Be careful with this. You stop doing the work. You stop doing the discipline. You stop exercising every day, twice a day. You stop waking up early. You sleep in here, you sleep in there. Now it's turned into 3 days, 4 days, and you're back at 7 when you have to because it's a forceful thing. That's not discipline. Guess what's going to come down? That discipline. Remember, we said it was directly proportional. So what happens? Discipline goes down. Confidence starts going down too. You'll notice it. Once you build confidence and it goes down just a little bit, you're going to miss it. You're going to be like, I don't feel good no more. So then here goes what? The pleasure chasing, the vice, the thing you always ran to feel better. Sleep, food, drink, scrolling, working, emailing, whatever it is. Everybody has something that they go to that distracts them, that keeps them from doing the work that they should be doing. And usually, more times than not, you feel a little bit of regret once you're done. You're like, I did it again. So then what? You'll usually do it again to feel better. A little while later, once it kind of the I feel bad feeling goes away, this will happen once you start losing the confidence because it's all on you, bro. You started losing the discipline. If you were to focus on keeping the discipline high, every day, more. Even those days where it's like, fuck, it's just a compression day. I can't do much. You have the freaking floor next to you. Bust some push-ups twice a day. You start feeling crummy. You start feeling some type of way. Hit the floor. Go for a walk. Get into gratitude. That's discipline. Because who wants to be grateful when you feel like shit? You see something that bums you out. You see some TMZ news that just fucks up your day. You don't want to be grateful about anything. You want to jump in and start talking shit. But if you were to like, nah, you know what? I'm grateful for my existence. I'm grateful that I got up today. I'm grateful all my organs are working and I had nothing to do with it. I'm grateful that I stuck to my diet yesterday and all day today. I'm grateful that I exercised this morning, that I got up early. You start, what? You can't help but to feel good. It's not a rah-rah. It's not a like, whoo, we feel good. We feel good. We're good. No, you're elevating your personal rate of vibration. And you're doing it when you don't want to do it. So what do? You build your discipline. And guess what else comes? You get that gift of confidence, which is why you came here. Remember, you don't go get confidence. Get that out of your head. You should have all the things that you want, the hats, the watches, the clean car, the new car, the hobbies, the more friends, the new friends, the experiences. You should have all those if you want them, because you're meant to have all those things. You'll have all those things if what? If you have confidence, because you'll be able to do the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them. How do I do that? Because you've built the discipline. In order for you to have any confidence that'll say, yeah, I could do that shit. Why? Because you did the hard work that you didn't want to do when you didn't want to do that, and you knew that you should. So it gives you that. That's not courage, that's discipline. Back to courage. You tie and marry discipline with courage, shit, you're a powerhouse. Because now I'm courageous, disciplined, and I have a shitload of confidence. You could do anything you want. Then what? You know all those things that you want? The hats, the clothes, the cars, the vacations, the opportunities. They don't show up by luck. They show up because you did the hard work. You attracted them because you became a more attractive person. What's an attractive person? Someone that has confidence. How'd you get that confidence? I built the discipline. I did the hard work. I did the things I didn't want to do when I didn't want to do them, and I knew that I should. Therefore, opportunities show up. The opportunity, now, all of a sudden, with this opportunity, my finances improve. Oh, shit, now I get to go here. It showed up. The vacation showed up. The new clothes showed up. The relationship, I already said that one, right? Relationship, the experiences showed up. The physique showed up. The new car showed up. The new clothes showed up. The new, like the way your face looks, because you get to buy better product to take care of the moneymaker. All those things showed up. What, magically? No, you attracted them by becoming a more attractive person. What's attractive? Something that's valuable. What's valuable? Something that's rare. Who wants to do the things they don't want to do when they don't want to do them and they know that they should? Mostly nobody, which is why they're not rare. It's common. Common stuff isn't valuable. Rare stuff is. Become that rare person. That rare person that does the things they don't want to do when they don't want to do them, but they know that they should. It builds you that discipline. It makes you more valuable. It makes you more rare. And it gets you what you came originally for this video for, how to get more confidence. What's up? Hey, you want to kick it, become homies? Hit the subscribe button. That's how we're doing it here, creating this community. Let's get to know each other. Come hang out. And for real, it does help out the channel. So that'd be dope. Another thing that helps out the channel is if you hit the thumbs up button. So if you could do that for me, that'd be dope too. And also, if this video hit, bust in the comments. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're from. Say what's up. Say something cool. Let me know that you're here. But for real though, if you have a question about discipline or confidence or anything that I talked about, bust the question in the comments. I'll answer it in the comments, or I'll make a video answering your question. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'm vlogging my whole day in my stories. You'll really get to know me that way. See what I'm up to I'm probably gonna take a picture right now and put it on my stories just to let you know that I just busted this video for you here right now. Yo, get at you on the next one.